Yo, 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 this your boy Larry, and I'm chilling and vibing with Rob Davis. What's going on, man?
What's happening, brother? What happened?
Hey, nothing much, man. Just chilling and vibing. I appreciate you for coming on my platform, man.
Yeah, no doubt, brother. No doubt.
It's crazy how, shit, we met doing music back in the day, and, you still out here doing it, man. Spitting them lyrics, putting that work in.
Yeah, I always tell people, man, you know what I'm saying? Putting words together was always free. So if it's free, you know what I'm saying? I don't see why I need to stop doing it.
That's what's up. So, like, how it started, man, when it started.
I think my love for hip hop, it started, it had to be my sister, my uncle, I say my Uncle Tim. My Uncle Tim, he was in the Air Force and I remember he had an old school Cutlass. I can't remember the year, and I used to get the opportunity to ride with him a lot, and he used to play a lot of hip hop music, and he was like a real big CD collector. I mean, he had a crazy CD collection, and I remember listening to hip hop with him first, or rap with him first, and then my sister was older than me, so she was able to get those rap albums. I can remember clearly one of the albums that she had, well, two albums that she had that I kind of used to sneak in her room and listen to was the Set It Off soundtrack and Trick Daddy Thug.com. And I remember sneaking in her room. It was a tape deck, so you had to, you know what I mean, I had to learn the song, flip over the tape. And but yeah, I say my uncle Tim started it and my sister kind of carried it on. And I fell in love with it.
It's crazy how you said that, man. Kids these days, they don't know what a tape deck is.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right, you're right. We had to learn them things back in the day. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Rewind and play. I was big on recording, um, like songs off the radio. Like I used to have the tapes with, you know what I'm saying, this side, that side, recording songs off the radio. So I was real big on that too.
So,
So
since
yeah.
doing music, you know, who had inspired you, to want to write more? Like, what artist?
Want to write more. Oh, let me see. I had a crazy, crazy love for DMX, man. Like I'm sure if you talk to people when I was like in the early part of middle school, I even had the chain. You know what I'm saying? I used to do my DMX renditions like in the cafeteria. Everybody boost my head up and said I sound like him. So I used to always find myself reciting some DMX songs. So DMX took my love for rap to another level, and I think middle school was when I really started trying to put my words on the paper. Uh, so I would say it was DMX. Like I said, I even had the chain, man. I can tell you what happened to my chain. You got the jury cleaner. I didn't really understand how to use the jury cleaner, so I put it was sterling silver chain. I put it in there before I went to school and came home. You only supposed to leave in there for a couple minutes. I ain't know that, so my chain, I messed up my chain, rusted my chain out, that I left it in the jury cleaner too long. But yeah, I was big on DMX, so I had to say that was DMX.
If there was one artist you can work with today, who would it be?
Man, it'd probably be Jay. Probably be Jay. Cause uh, Jay ain't easily accessible. You know what I'm saying? Some of your favorites probably couldn't get that track from Jay. So I remember 2 Chainz still be talking about he's trying to get his features. So I think it'd be Jay. It'd be Jay.
Hey, that'd be a classic too, man. Cause like with your lyric and Jay speaking too, man, that'd be a classic right
Yeah,
there.
I would love that though. You know what I'm saying? I know that's whew, yeah, but it'd be Jay Z.
So, like, do you produce your own beats or you got a producer?
Nah, it's crazy. I never got into that. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I had the patience for make creating beats. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a very tedious thing. Um, so I never got into it. I'm not sure if I'd be great at it. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't, but I'm not sure if I'd be great at it. But I would love to try it probably one day. But nah, I never made a beat ever.
Me either. Don't feel bad. I tried it one time, but I ain't got the patience for it, man.
Yeah, it's some patience
Hey,
now. I think you gotta have an ear for it too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
shout out to them beat makers, man. Cause hey, boy, it take a lot of patience, man. You got,
yeah,
like you said, you got to have an ear for it.
Gotta have an ear for it. So yeah, I definitely agree with that, man. But nah, I ain't never made a beat in my life.
Out of all your songs, which one is your favorite?
Mm, I got two, man. Um, I couldn't put either of them. But here, I got the Dear Mama song, or Cindy Baby, excuse me, Cindy Baby song. Um, and For the Moment, those songs are very emotional for me. So I think those probably I cherish more. I think I put a lot into those records. And to hear how they, a lot of times like you do music as well. When you write the record, um, you go through a process of writing it and hoping it sounds like you intended to sound in your head, and then when you get to hear it, and if it sounds better than you uh assume it will sound in your head, that's always a plus. And I felt like those records, the emotions in those records, and when I finally was able to hear back what I created, I think it did something different to me. So I would say those two records. But back in the day with Marcus Flood, that was a favorite record too. But those two records I probably just hold, what I'm saying, different than others.
Yeah, man. It's different when like you said, you're an artist and I'm an artist. Like when you write it and you can feel it. Like it seems like music today, it's all about the beat and the hook.
Yeah,
It don't really be about, what I'm saying, the lyrics.
yeah.
Well, I
I'm
mean, it
tell you what,
depends on who the artist is. Like J.
yeah,
Cole, you know what I'm saying? J. Cole, Kendrick, you know, they're more lyrical.
yeah. And see, sometimes, man, when the words or the lyrics are that good, sometimes you don't even need a chorus. Sometimes the chorus can get in the way. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, I feel like music can be so many things. Even back when I was coming up, man, it was verse, chorus. Yeah, they had three verses. You know what I'm saying? That was a song, three verses. Now you can have a chord, one full verse, and a chorus, and take you on out there. I do think now people attention span isn't as long, so you kind of shorten the songs up. Some songs was 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Now they 2 minutes and some change, 3 minutes and some change. So they trying to, you know what I'm saying, shorten the time span up of those songs. But yeah, I definitely understand it though, bro.
And you also got your own business, man. How that came about?
Oh man, that's crazy. I love telling people the story. Um, First I started out doing well, I knew I wanted to own a business, and me and a friend of mine, one of my best friends, we were gonna do a car wash, and that kind of just fell through. Um, and he was working and so we kind of agreed. You know what I'm saying? I work, and I don't even want to say their name, man. We just kind of agreed to go to a glass company, and 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 I always call it. I basically tell people, man, I got a trade without having to go to college or paying the college tuition and everything like that. I got paid to learn a trade. So I knew going in personally, man. I knew going in what was the plan. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna learn this trade and go about my day, and so that's what happened, man. I ended up leaving that company in 2015 and started an auto glass company, and we've been rolling ever since. And back in 2023, yeah, I want to say 2023, man. I got into the vinyl wraps. I thought the vinyl wraps was taking off. So I went to school for vinyl wraps, and I've been doing vinyl wraps and auto glass for about the last year now. But as far as auto glass, I've been doing. I had my company since 2015, so I'm coming up on 10 years. That's a blessing.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Mhm.
Congrats. Congrats.
Yeah, it's a
Because then a
blessing.
lot of people out here, what I'm saying, can have their own business. And I know you probably can explain it because you got your own business,
Yeah.
like the challenges,
Oh man,
being a business owner.
man, some challenges, man. You got to be patient. You gonna have mistakes, but it's a learning curve. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't a person who had an elder person to follow behind, as far as business ownership, owning a business. So I kind of, I'll be honest. Like I told people, man, I started even learning what I need to do to start the auto glass company. I googled it. I tell people all the time, it's as simple as a Google. You know what I'm saying? in the palm of your hand. So I literally went on Google and was like, how do you start a glass company? And Google walked me through it. I wanted to go through the process of going to the wrong. I went to a couple wrong places. You know, they got me right, but I want to go through that process of learning process. So I know I did those things to get, you know what I'm saying, to where I'm at. And what I always tell people, don't look at the product you see today. Like you know what I'm saying, started back at 15, you know, the struggle. I had to learn. You got to spend money to make money. Like in this, especially in auto glass, I have to spend upfront money to get my money on the back end. So you got to learn how to juggle uh and make those type of things happen without throwing yourself under the bus. Because I still got a mortgage and everything else going behind it. So you know what I'm saying. Like I said, it's just a learning curve, but you be patient, man, and you trust in your hustle, man. It'll work out. And let me give you one last thing. As far as trusting your hustle, I remember I'm big on not blocking my blessings. So what's meant for me is meant for me. I'm not gonna if if it takes for me to go not have money right at this moment, I accept that because that's part of whatever my journey. But I remember it was a point when I was doing an insurance job, and like I said, you got to spend money ahead of time before you get it back. So I was spending money. I had a good amount of insurance jobs. That was a blessing, and money was running short. But you know, I'm a stubborn person, so I refused. I can say refused, but just I wanted to go through what I need to go through. I remember I had a couple jobs that day, and I need gas, bro. And I ain't want to ask. I had a bag full of quarters, bro, like $16 in quarters. I'm gonna put them quarters in my work van and get to work. Ironically, before I went to, I remember I hopped in the van, cranked the van before I drove off. I hopped out. Let me check the mailbox. When I checked the mailbox, I had my first couple insurance checks in the mailbox. So, like I said, you got to trust it, man. You just got to trust it, man. You know what I'm saying? Put the work in. It's bound to show something in return. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So I want to say congrats again, man, on getting on Hot 103.9, man.
Oh
Freestyle
yeah,
Friday.
man. Yeah, that was dope, man. Shout out to Jay Fresh, man. Shout out to Jay Fresh. I got that invite. A couple weeks prior, and they told me my name. I made the list and be on the lookout. And they hit me up, and we was able to make it happen. Um, I had a good time, man. I'll be ready to go back if my number's called again. But I had a great time with
Yeah.
that, man.
Yeah, you got a lot of love from the bird, man. Shout out to Old Bird,
Man,
Orangeburg,
yeah.
South
Shout out to
Carolina.
Orangeburg, man. That's home, man. You know, I love them like they love me.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, yeah. Shout out to the bird, man, forever. You know, yeah. I'm always excited to brand as they say brandish my love for Orangeburg and where I'm from. So yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah. Hey, so if somebody want to follow you on your socials, to check your music out and stuff.
You can find me anywhere, man. Rob Davis 803. Across all social media, man. Rob Davis 803, and I'm gonna pop up somewhere. So yeah, all of them. So yeah, this Rob Davis 803, and you can find me anywhere.
Hey Rob, I appreciate you for coming through, man. I didn't want to keep it too much longer, but before we go,
Oh man,
let
appreciate it.
everybody know what we're doing.
Man. And once again, man, you know we chilling and vibing, man. We having a good time, man.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Larry, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Oh yeah. No doubt.